there, folks. It's me, Michael Bach, and this is your Lunchtime Learning on all things related to SHRM's Inclusion 2023 conference taking place October 30th through November 1st in Savannah, Georgia. And today, I'm joined by David Suson, an author, corporate leadership coach, and speaker with Proliance Group LLC, whose session titled Creating a Culture of Accountability, Diversity, and Inclusion takes place Tuesday, October 31st at 2:30 p.m. Welcome, David.
Hey, Michael, thank you so much for having me.
I am so glad to have you. Now, tell me about your session.
Well, the whole key there is the word culture, creating a culture. So I focus on helping leaders really understand how do we create this culture so employees want to feel accountable, but also how they take ownership of diversity and inclusion, ultimately to drive greater results, greater team building, higher morale for everyone. And so that's what I focus on.
Fantastic. That sounds like a really valuable session. So is this a session sort of pitched to more about leadership and culture, or who's your target audience there?
So ideally people that are and I talk about this in the presentation, ideally people in leadership roles or management roles, but I also talk about the fact that you don't have to have a title to be a leader. So leadership is, I could be a coworker, but willing to step up in different ways. And so I'll talk about that in the session too.
Fantastic. So and I talk about that all the time, that anybody can be a leader. You don't have to have a chief title. Right. So what do you want attendees to come away from your session understanding?
So the biggest thing I always tend to focus on when I speak or coach or consult around the nation or around the world is oftentimes we have a laundry list of things we should do. So if you want to have accountability, these are the top 5 things. If you want to have diversity and inclusion, these are the top 5 things. We know it, but we don't do it. So I focus a lot on getting to the root cause of why we don't change, even though we know what we should do. And I'll just use the analogy of people say, oh, I want to get fit. Great, let me tell you how to do it. Eat right, exercise more. There you go. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. I just gave you the answer. Just send me the $1 billion. And so we know what to do. It's simple, but not easy. And that's what I focus on, is kind of the underlying why we don't change. Even though we know what to do, you can just Google it and it'll say, oh, here's all you have to do for diversity, inclusion, accountability programs. So I focus on why we don't do it. And I really want people to walk away with that, number one, that understanding, but then I want to give them some paradigm shifts and some eye openers, and then specific strategies so that they can go, wow, I can actually start doing this and actually create sustainable change for this topic, right? Accountability, diversity, and inclusion.
That is so interesting, because you're right. We have so much data that tells us why it's important. We know what to do, but more often than not, we see it not happening. So that's a really, really exciting topic.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I know where I'm going to be.
Awesome. I look
fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, David, for having a little chat with me. That's it for us. And remember to attend David's session Tuesday, October 31st at 2:30 p.m. And you can, if you're so inclined, you can come see my session, What Gets Measured Gets Done, Measuring Success in Inclusion, Diversity, Equity, and Accessibility, on Wednesday, November the 1st at 7:30 in the morning. I'll be fine. It'll be okay. There'll be a buffet. It'll be great. We hope to see you in Savannah. Bye.
Bye.